You is the future of jobs. That's right, you, not your employer. In this video, I'm going to explain why investing in yourself is the biggest job opportunity of your life. I'm going to share strategies, so make sure to stay till the end. And I'm also going to start off with statistics, something that surprised me. So let's get started. Did you know that 70% of employers check out your social media profile and judge you based on what they see, which influences their hiring decision? Now let that sink in. Some people may tell you, okay, it's better not to have a social media account. Great, but then guess what? That the new standard is to have a social media account. So you better be strategic on what you put on that account. And it's crazy because I've spoken to a lot of agents when I was pitching my book, and the first thing they ask is, how big is your social media following? Now it sucks that you have to build it. It's extremely time consuming, but there's a better way to build your social media following that incorporates already what you're doing in your life that doesn't feel like another job. Did you also know that 85% of hiring managers believe that personal brands are important? That means that they take that into account before they're hiring you. I cannot tell you and stress enough how the personal brand that I built around New Economies, which was a media company to promote blockchain technologies. I was a co-founder, and I invested $30,000 into that brand, and I got opportunities as a result of that. I got a high-paying job as a result of that, high-paying clients, but it felt crazy when I was building that company. All the sweat, blood, and tears for 3 years. But to this day, I still get opportunities, although I'm no longer in the industry. Now, if people come to me seeking for advice, I still provide it. I just took a career break, which lasted a few years. So it's really important to build that personal brand. And even if you're not connected to it, let's say you start building another brand, it doesn't matter, because ultimately, if you provide value, it will be valuable to you and employers. So I always say around personal brands, do what you already are doing. If you're exercising every day, build a brand around your exercise routines. If you're doing yoga, you're already teaching yoga. So, in my other channel, you'll see that I'm practicing yoga. I always do that every day, so I ended up teaching yoga. The personal brand is just an extension of your interests. Did you also know that 50% of professionals say they wouldn't hire someone without an online presence? 10 years ago, social media wasn't important. Now it is important because people want to know your values. And from your accounts, they can understand your values, they can understand your interests, and they want to know if you fit into their culture. It's just not enough to interview anymore. Also, what's important here, why you should invest in you, 50% of the US workforce are freelancers. More than 150 million people are freelancing. Now, to get those clients, you need to have a personal brand, what's been successful for most people. The most important thing is just to build something, some sort of online presence. And now this one is a crazy fact. Some people could spend a year or two trying to get a job. I remember 10 years ago applying for a freelance writing job. There were maybe 50 applicants. Now with ChatGPT, there's like 1,000 applicants. So while you're applying for jobs, why not build a personal brand? If it takes a year to get a job, why not just build your personal brand? And again, I cannot stress the importance of doing what you absolutely love and you already are doing, so it's not taxing on your time and effort. When you invest in building yourself up, not only do you build skills, but your confidence. Confidence comes from doing. It is doing the same thing every day, improving, and it is having in the mindset of being a lifelong learner. You don't know what kind of opportunities you will get when you invest in yourself. Maybe you'll have better relationships. Maybe you'll have a better job on your terms. Maybe you'll be able to secure investment for your startup, and maybe you'll even better negotiate your salary. You don't know the effects of building your personal brand. So I always recommend build something that is value first, education first, that teaches something, because that's what's easiest to resonate authenticity or attention. Because if you're teaching someone, you'll attract other people that are looking for that information. When you invest in yourself, the biggest takeaway that I can give you in this video is that you'll have a sense of inner peace. that you're doing something not just for yourself, for someone else. So if you could help one other person or a community of people, you've done your job as being a good human. And how to be a better human, you could also check out this playlist where I talk about just improving your personal and professional skills. More importantly, just being a better person. We could use a little bit of dose of positivity every day. And as always, do the best that you can every day.